Hey, Garp, could you be a dear and untie these restraints? Don't worry, I'm not going to go anywhere. Just one last request from me. Pretty please? Silent treatment, is it? Well, I was planning on going on my own anyway. Wealth, fame, power. Gold D. Roger, the king of the pirates, obtained this and everything else the world had to offer. And on his death in the gallows, his dying words drove countless souls to the seas. So you want my treasure? Well, you can go ahead and have it. It's out there. I gathered everything together in one place. Now you just have to find it! These words drove many brave sailors to the Grand Line in pursuit of dreams no one would ever dare to imagine. This was a time known throughout the world as the Great Pirate Era. Well, the story normally starts with a young boy cursed by the power of devils with a lot of big dreams to share to the world. In another universe, the gum-gum fruit finds its way to a different island. In the Mokomo Dukedom on the island of Zo, the fruit's new user has a tale to be told, and her name was Carrot. The effects of the devil fruit went about as one would expect even with someone like Carrot, but Pedro's teachings were able to help fully master her abilities, fusing her gum-gum and electrical powers to creating the Elegum abilities. All seemed right, but of course, there always must come darkness to meet the light. And its name was Don Quixote Doflamingo. And by the hand of the devil himself, Zo was burned to the ground, and many of the mink tribe fled to survive. Carrot, Wanda, and Pedro tried to stop the invasion, but Doflamingo made short work of them, killing Pedro to make an example. Carrot angrily charged towards him in order to avenge Pedro out of grief, but she and Wanda were erased by Bartholomew Kuma. Also Carrot fought. Instead, she was transported to the other side of the Red Line, separated from her home, her friends, everyone. However, this despair only inspired Carrot to go out to the sea, to save her people, and to end Doflamingo's reign once and for all. And so, Carrot's adventures in the Grand Line had begun. As Carrot sailed onward, she was not only able to reunite with fellow minks Miyagi and Tristan, but she was also able to gather herself quite the crew in the process. A crew that consists of Paulie from Water 7, Wiper from Shandora, the demon child Nico Robin, even former Marine Admiral Fujitora, now turned hermit, joins her ranks. Together they overcame many obstacles on many different islands, but the most difficult of all challenges would await them in the new world. But with the help of the Dark King Silver's Rayleigh, Carrot was able to tap into heights unseen as well as unlock the true potential of her hockey abilities. Yes, the mink had indeed gathered herself many allies to take on Doflamingo, and so, along with her crew, an alliance of many who want Doflamingo bested had begun. Allies included the Heart Pirates and their captain Trafalgar Law, the Sun Pirates and their captain Nami, and the Usopp Pirates, led by Captain Usopp, of course. But the biggest surprise to Carrot was when she arrived in Dressrosa, not only did she see even more allies to recruit, but she found out that Wanda was alive fighting in the Colosseum for her life, and her prize was the Flame Fruit, removed by a man called Port Gusty Ace during the long battle at Marineford. But as for us, the biggest surprise of all in this universe came when this world's Doflamingo was crowned Emperor after disposing both of Kaido and Big Mom with one fell swoop. Not every confrontation could be won simply by fighting. To celebrate his rise to power and his new alliance with the Emperor Perospero, a grand banquet will be taking place, bringing pirates and marines into one place. Pirates like the warlords at the sea, such as Caesar Clown, Basil Hawkins, and Roanoa Zorro, plus the infamous Germa 66 will be attending the banquet as well, alongside a newly appointed Marine Admiral formerly of the Roger Pirates, the Genius Jester Buggy. And with Carrot's fleet heading towards the base in Wano, where the Shogun is being held prisoner there, the battle of all battles was about to begin in a once peaceful land. Even Carrot herself realized that during this war, the flames will continue to rise and the casualties will be high. But no matter the obstacles standing in their way, even when being turned into a toy by Sugar, thanks to Usopp and everyone's efforts, Doflamingo and Perospero found themselves cornered. The actions of our heroes inspired others to save those in fear of Doflamingo, as even Warlord Yamato, Germa's Sanji, and Black Arm Zephyr joined Carrot's cause. But in order to save the Shogun, two tough opponents stand in Carrot and Wanda's way, and that was Perospero and Doflamingo themselves. A clash between two powered minks and two emperors struck all of Onigashima and Wano combined. And while the Flame Fruit had secured Wanda a victory against Perospero after a long battle, Carrot's battle with Doflamingo would prove to be much, much more severe. The Titans clashed. Devil Fruit users with Haki sparked the battlefield. But with her experience in combat, Carrot seemed to have gained the upper hand until Doflamingo took an injured Wanda hostage, leading Carrot to stop. But Doflamingo wasn't done yet. After breaking her arms and her legs with his strings, leaving Carrot defenseless, Doflamingo uses his overheat power to eliminate Carrot, and so she lay on the floor, lifeless and defeated. All seemed lost. Carrot thought she could finally avenge Pedro and save the kingdoms Doflamingo enslaved. But it seems it was not meant to... Wait. What was that? What was that noise? What is that? No, seriously. What was that? No, it can't be. This drumbeat is all too familiar. And it could be heard across the multiverse. But no, it can't be. It seems to be coming from the young mink? But that can't be possible. She was already deceased. Well, if it's really true, then this could mean only one thing. Fortunate for us, but most unfortunate for Doflamingo. It seems he too wasn't aware about this sudden awakening. Her flowy hair, that grin, and her urge to laugh. There's no mistaking it. A warrior of freedom has emerged. And it's emerged inside Carrot this time? It's emerged once again. Joy Boy's will has emerged. With Joy Boy's power and Pedro's will, Carrot had more than enough energy to remove the gigantic Pika out of the battlefield and to continue the fight with Doflamingo. But he, furious with his empire crumbling to the ground, awakened his Devil Fruit ability further and created a birdcage through each kingdom he controlled. And unless Carrot defeats Doflamingo, all his empire will go down alongside her and her fleet. Prayers and hopes were made as all saw the final clash between these two titans of power. But with one last punch that shattered his barriers, the once great Emperor Doflamingo was defeated. Carrot had won. The nightmare was over, and all, at last, was finally free. A new dawn arose in the land of Wano, and as cherry blossoms fell, a hero emerged from the rubble. He arrived to tell the land that Doflamingo shall not harm anyone or anything anymore, and peace and harmony shall be the reality they all share. This voice that told the people the news was the returning shogun, Kozuki Momonosuke. Many after the battle wondered how this was pulled off, by natural strength, or perhaps something more than that. As the sun rose, a new era, a new dawn as Pedro wished for, was at last realized. A dawn that will change the fate of the universe as we know it. But what happens after the arrival of this new dawn? Well, I suppose only time, space, and reality will tell. Huh. She finally bested Doflamingo. That's cool. You know something, York? Someday soon, I think I want to meet this carrot.